afternoon, everybody, and I would like to start with introduction of myself. So I am Robnikovic Elizaveta, and I'm a student at Kyiv Mohila Academy. But today I would also be your personal guide in our exciting virtual tour to today we talk about many topics, visit the colorful festival for the Day of Dead, get acquainted with long-standing history, culture, and of course try the most delicious and spiciest dishes and maybe even try a sample of world-famous tequila. As you understand, we are going to Mexico, so let's start. Mexico is a country of tropical jungle and deserts where only a pretentious cocktail grow, the land of brave cowboys and burning tequila. Mexico, an exotic uh, country with friendly residents, is a worst place to relax, where the sun always shines and national cuisine delights gourmets. The country is famous for its rich historical past, excellent shopping, and modern beach infrastructure. Mexico is good standing with tourists, local resorts meet international standards, and countries, provinces expense for those who want to relax from modern civilization. There are some ways to get to our destinations. The fastest and most convenient is of course to get to Mexico is by plane. If you plan your trip to Mexico from the USA and the Caribbean, then you may be optional with a bus or ferry ride. In the country, you can use a local transport at the airport to get to the city. Buses are considered the most popular public transport in Mexico, not only in the larger city but also in a small town. They are very well developed. The only inconvenience is due to the fact that the most buses in the country are old and not very comfortable and attract over the generally packed full locals. The popular transport among tourists in Mexico is considered to be pasero, an analog to fixed road taxi in our country. In the capital of Mexico, is the metro is also considered to be common mode of transport. And before you begin a tour of the most famous places in Mexico, you need to check out in a hotel or other place where you would like to live. Mexico offers resorts for every taste: the Gulf of Mexico, the Pacific coast, and of course the Caribbean. The best hotels are on the beaches, the coast closer to sea, and most hotels are very modern, comfortable, and suitable for both adults and for traveling with children. Accommodation prices range from $16 per night in a two-star hotel and to 900 in a five-star hotel. So, after you have decided on a hotel, we can start our adventure. And I'd like to start by telling a little bit about culture, traditions, and values of this amazing country. Mexico's culture is rich, colorful, and vibrant, influenced by its ancient civilizations such as Maya, Aztecs, as well as European colonization. It is unique and probably one of the most fascinating cultures in the world. The traditions and customs of the Mexican people are varied and diverse. They are proud of their national native heritage, and each region has its own cultural practices and celebrations. Many of the ancient traditions of the ancestor have been preserved, making it a fascinating destination to explore. There are several indigenous groups within Mexico, including the Nahuas, Otomis, Mayas, Zapotecs, and some other. And these have all influenced the Mexican culture in terms of cuisine, medicine, rituals, and language. Music and festivals, music and dance feature heavily in Mexican culture. Mariachi music dates back to the 18th century and is well known and loved. Traditionally, Mariachi bands consist of five musicians wearing charro suits. Folk dancing is also common through Mexico. The Jared Tapatio Mexican head dance is one of the iconic dances of Mexico, probably the country's national dance. Uh, it celebrates courtship, and dancing is performed among a sombrero. Festival and fiestas are extremely important in Mexico and celebrated even in smallest villages. Every community has its own patron saint who is honored with celebrations and processions every year. From the most remote indigenous villages to the most sophisticated suburb of Mexico City, everywhere devoted at least one day a year to a fiesta, often many more. And here's some selection of Mexican national days and fiestas. First one is Independence Day, which is celebrated on 16th of September. This is Mexico's most important national holiday that celebrates Mexico's liberation from Spanish rule in 1810. And Mexico City is a great place to be for this festival, with the cry of independence being recited to the color, followed by firework, music, and of course dancing. The next festival is the Day of Dead. It is celebrates from the 1st to 2nd of November. During this festival, offering are made to the souls of ancestors. Shires are built in homes to honor departed relatives, and there are often all-night vigils at graves. It is believed that one of the day the souls of dead come to their home, and according to ancient tradition, people arrange carnivals, create altars to which they put their loved ones' things as well as drinks and food. One of the symbols of this holiday is figure of a female skeleton Katrina. Many people paint their face and bodies in the form of skeletons and dress in unusual costumes. Cemeteries are festivally decorated with orange velvets. These flowers are believed to attract the dead people. Schools are everywhere, including edible ones made of chocolate or caramel. The next holiday is Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe. It is on 12th of December. Yeah. And this is religious festival held in honor of Mary, the Virgin of Guadalupe. Catholics make a pilgrimage to the Basilica of Guadalupe in Mexico City to see an image of Mary. This is probably the most important religious holiday in Mexico. The next one is Semana Santa. It is on Holy Week. This is Mexico's main holiday, a deeply religious festival that celebrates the resurrection of Christ. Their pilgrimages and processions head to Iztapalapa outside Mexico City, where the festival is on a huge scale and involves bucket of fake blood. The next one is Guelaguetza Festival. In July, you may be able to witness this indigenous culture event that celebrates the traditions, the cultures of the religion, traditional clothing, folk dance, and local food are all part of this colorful event. The last one, but not least, is Fiesta de San Cristobal, which is on 16th, from 16th to 25th of July. It is colorful and vibrant. This fiesta features firework, parades, marimba bands, and parties, and plenty of traditions of Chiapas region. Now, when I tell a little bit about traditions and holidays, I would like to tell some information about unusual and exciting places in Mexico that you should definitely visit. The first one is Chichen Itza. It's one of the largest, majestic, and well restored monuments of the Maya period. The famous pyramids and temples of Chichen Itza are the most famous of the ancient monument of the Yucatan Peninsula. Walking among stone platform, pyramids, and ceremonial halls, you being better understand them, appreciate to high civilization of ancient time. And also Chichen Itza is belong to the list of 7 new wonder of the world. The next place is Tulam. It's picturesque Mayan ruins on the top of the rock above the Caribbean Sea. The walled fortress was built to protect Tulum on the main ports of the Mayan Empire. Do not miss the chance to see the amazing tower of El Castillo. The next one place is Isla Mujeres. Is popular resort island in Mexico. It can be reached quickly by ferry from Cancun, but the atmosphere here is like on another planet. Yeah. Francisco Hernando de Cordoba, the first European to visit Yucatan, gave the name its meaning Island of Women. And he went as her in 1517. They discovered a clay statue of half-dressed woman on the island. The next one place is the Palenque, the remains of the ancient city of Maya civilization, well preserved in a selva of the southern state in Chiapas in southern Mexico. Palenque makes an unforgettable impression lost in the humid jungle, often dominated by folks. The city looks like an alien adobe. The next place is a little bit mysterious, and it's named Puppet Island. Is one of the Mexico's most mysterious tourist destination, and the completely harmless name is only a decoy for visitors. Here a terrible sight opens to the eye. The tropical island is populated by mutilated dolls that hang almost on every tree and every building. Yeah. And the last but not least is Teotihuacan, the center of the oldest development civilization in central Mexico. These ruins are one of the most famous attractions in the world. Yeah. The fate of civilization of this region remains unknown, but we know for sure that that there was a center of advanced culture with a population of more than 20,000 people. It is difficult to understand the impact of the development of the Mesoamerica, of the mysterious place located 40 kilometers north of Mexico City. Well, and now I would like to tell about some interesting facts about Mexico, and I will start with national clothes. Many people represent Mexican in colorful ponchos, sombrero on the heads, near cacti with a guitar in their hands, but this is not quite true. Costumes in Mexico vary greatly from religion to religion, region to region. Many people wearing familiar European clothing, and sombrero, a traditional men's headdress, is popular mainly among tourists. Men's cowboy suit with short embroidered jacket and flared trousers is used in dances or on rodeos or folk festival. Mexicans like to wear laces, sandals, guarachi, as well as raincoats, caps, and ponchos. A serape, a long shawl with a pattern and fringe, is worn mainly by men with one shoulder on. And women often wear a long monochrome or patterned dress and silverware in a traditional style. So, and now I would like to tell some words about medicine system in Mexico. In general, healthcare in Mexico received at least a part of their training in the USA. Every medium to large city in Mexico has at least one first-rate hospital. And big plus is that the cost of healthcare in Mexico is generally half or less than you might expect to pay in the USA. The same goes for prescription drugs. The care system is not profit driven. Decisions for the care and well-being are not filtered through our guided by any profit motive. Doctors take plenty time with you, and a large number still perform house visitings for patient. Many doctors speak English as they have experienced from some significant training in the States. The quality of care is generally excellent, and modern equipment is plentiful in bigger cities, and such things are cardiac and brain surgery are commonplace with good results. Mexico now has a thriving medical tourism business, as the cost of the surgical procedures is usually around the third the cost procedure in the state. Uh, and lastly, I would like to talk about one of the most important topics, food. Uh, as you know, in Mexico they like spicy dishes, and I will tell the most popular ones that you're obliged to try. First one is chilaquiles. Sorry for my English. This popular tradition breakfast dish features slightly fried corn tortillas cut into quarters and topped with green or red salsa. The next one is tacos al pastor. Tacos al pastor. This historical dish is one of the most popular varieties of tacos, with origins dating back to the 1920s and 30s, and the arrival of Lebanese and Syrian immigrants to Mexico. To create tacos el pastor, thin strips of pork are sliced off a spit, placed on a corn tortilla, and served with onion, coriander leaves, and pineapple. The next dish is guacamole. Guacamole is undoubtedly one of the Mexico's most popular dishes, but few people know that this traditional sauce dates back to the time of Aztecs and made from mashed up avocados, onion, tomatoes, lemon juice, and chili peppers. Guacamole is often eaten with tortilla chips or used as a side dish. And the last one dish is tamales. Tamales were first developed for the Aztecs, Maya, and Inca tribes who need nourishing food on the go to back into battle. Pockets of corn dubbed the suffer with either a sweet or severely filling wrapped in banana leaves or corn husk, then steamed. Filling vary from meat and cheese to fruit, vegetables, chilies, and more. So that's all information that I prepared. I hope you like my presentation. Thank you for attention. So I wish you good luck and goodbye.